Jackson, England. We're here at the Opetaia versus Nyika press conference, just finished up. How excited are you for this fight?
I'm over the moon. I'm excited for any fights. It makes me real itchy. I wish I did get a match up on the card, but to see my brother Dave fighting for the IBF and the Ring Magazine World Title, it's a dream come true. And I know he's going to absolutely smash it. He's going to smash it.
Now, you're a part of David Nyika's stay. We were also sharing a fight card together in New Zealand not too long ago. From your perspective, how has his training camp been, and is he ready for a fight like Opetaia?
Oh, he's been smashing it, even from when we fought in New Zealand last to the development that he's had throughout the time to lead up to this, it's been phenomenal. He's been really, really good, and to see him work. I come over at Christmas Eve and I was watching him for his prep as well, and I was training alongside with him, and he just so focused, so happy and giddy as well. He's just full of excitement. And again, back to his development, people who may not realise how much of a big fight this is, they're going to find out on Wednesday night, because Dave is more than capable.
Now, you've got Samoan and Australian heritage alongside Opetaia and David being from New Zealand. How big is this fight for Pacific boxing and Oceania as a whole?
Oh, it's huge. Again, back to the people who know how big a deal this fight is. The amount of messages I got through people that really are big boxing fans, and people who understand where Jai comes from and then where Dave comes from. It's a massive, massive deal. And then to people who may not have a bit of an eye out there, they just see what they see. But they have no idea how big of a fight and how hard of a fight it's going to be.
Now, this also features a stacked undercard. Is there any fights that catch your eye on the card?
There's a few of the fights, with Austin, and then even Xavier and Max. I had a chance to go out to their gym at Shape Up and watch them spar and move around, and they're all quality boys. Even Tamarawana as well. I'm a big fan of him. I'd love to watch him fight. And Justice Uni, I think it's a stacked card. I think there's going to be great performances from everybody.
Now, you've had a great year last year, defeating former world champion Jamal Herring, as well as a dominant display in New Zealand. What's on the plans for 2025?
Everything, I'm ready to take on absolutely everyone. In the dream world, I'd love to take on any of the current world champions at 130. But hey, I'm patient. You learn in the sport that time does come with everything, and as long as I'm ticking the boxes and working hard and developing myself, that's what matters. But if they rang me tomorrow to fight on this card here, or if they rang me tomorrow to fight in the next couple of weeks, I'm always ready. I live in the gym.
Now, when do you plan on returning?
Well, it was meant to be Wednesday night, but it didn't come to fruition, unfortunately, which it is what it is. It's okay. But I think we're hoping for Feb for a comeback, and I think we've got some big plans for then. But other than that, I just do what my wonderful Uncle Noel tells me, and I just keep working away.
Now, you are in one of the most stacked divisions in boxing. You have the likes of yourself, Ashaki Foster, Lamont Roach, Manuel Navarrete, alongside other big names. You've already defeated one former world champion. What's a big name you want to fight in the super featherweight division?
Again, all of them. If they rang me tomorrow to fight Antti Kikachi, Navarrete, even Lamont Roach or Ashaki Foster, if they were able to come here, or if I have to go there, either way, if they gave me that call and said to fight, I'm more than believe in myself and my work ethic and my ability. I believe I can mix it with the best in the world.
Now, is there any specific champion you have your eyes on?
If I would have to choose, I like Ashaki Foster. I do. I like that fight. I also like the Antti Kikachi fight. I remember when we were looking at the New Zealand fight in September, and we were looking at possibly Dave going over to Saudi again, or even anything like that. That fight's an option as well. I like the Kikachi fight. I think he's a phenomenal fighter, same as Foster. I like the Lamont Roach fight, especially now because possibly Davison might not be happening. Hey, if he still wants to fight, I'll fight him for the super featherweight title. He doesn't have to move up to lightweight. Happily fight for the WBA title. But it is what it is, I think those three names are someone I'd really look at, or even Navarrete, looking at Valdez and his and Navarrete's rematch. It was unfortunate for Valdez, but I'd love to get in there and have that shot as well.
Now, as a fan, what are 3 fights you want to see get made this year?
Ooh. 3 fights that get made this year. I think a personal one is I'd love to see Tank and Shakur. I think that's be a really, really interesting fight. That's probably my one.
How would you see that go down?
It's a hard fight. It's a hard fight because it's 50-50, Shakur being such a phenomenal boxer, but then no one gives Tank credit for his boxing ability as well, because he's a punch output as well, but phenomenal puncher, very explosive, very smart as well. So I'd see Tank winning, personally, but he'd have to really, really chase Shakur down, and Shakur would have to be really smart to win that fight as well, not to engage so much. But that's just my take, personally. Another fight, I'm looking forward to Benabiyev and Bivol.
Oh, Bivol, yeah.
Oh, Bivol, yeah. I'm looking forward to their fight. I think that's going to be really, really good. And if Canelo and Crawford happens, that will be through the roof as well, because Crawford's shown time and time again how great of a fighter he is. And then Canelo, he just ages like fine wine, you know. He's not even that old, and he's just already a historian in the world of boxing, regardless. So I think those are my three fights that I'd love to see.
Too easy. Thank you, time, Jackson.
Thank you.